Hi. So let's talk about sex magic and get some things cleared up because there's been some interesting feedback and discussions in my DMs, and I just want to share with you what I'm talking about. So let's just talk about magic, okay? Magic in general, from my perspective, is so accessible and so simple. And my hair just keeps going in my face. So it is vision, intention, and intention being really the most critical piece, materials, the elements, and action. And the combination of those components put together creates a ritual, which creates some type of effect. Sometimes the only noticeable effect is how we feel in the process of doing the ritual. And that can be rewarding in and of itself and certainly be enough. Once the ritual is over, letting go of the ritual and moving on is of critical importance as well. So I suppose surrender and release is a component of this, in addition to those other steps that I discussed. So what about magic and sex? Well, when people, including me, begin to move sexual energy, and when there are elements of sort of friction and tension, also allowing all sorts of other components, when the energy is being cultivated through action and it is connected to sexual pleasure, the energy builds and is available, and there's a way to tap into it before it releases with your climax. And that is mostly what I'm talking about when I say sex magic. That is accessible whether you are having sex with a partner or having sex with yourself. So just connecting with, tapping into the energy that you have created through touch and foreplay, maybe even through the process of flirting before it gets to that point. That energy that exists. Sexual tension itself is energy. So that energy is available for you to connect with before you release it or before you let it get as big as it's going to be. And it's counter to a lot of what is habitual for many people, including myself, where the goal was just to get to the sort of biggest pleasure point and then move on. And the invitation here is to be mindful of your sexual energy and your growing desire and arousal. And then from that place, connect with something intentionally that you want to share magical energy with, life force energy with. Sexual energy is life force energy. It's healing energy. It's creative energy. So if you are building that energy and then you connect with yourself, and especially if you have some awareness about the chakras and the energy centers in your body, you might more specifically manipulate, or, and I don't mean manipulate in any sort of way that is harmful, but shift and change how the energy is moving, noticing that you're nearing an orgasm and then connecting with, let's say, your heart center because you are healing a wound, and ask the energy to be directed toward your healing. I mean, that is something that I was saying to myself prior to climax for a year recently. And then these days I'm channeling the energy in different ways and more aligned with manifesting. But when the moon is waning, which it will be after the full moon, I'm not going to try to manifest anything with my sexual energy. I will be connecting with what I want to release. And let's say I'm working on a project that I'm about to launch that I hope will be successful. when I am in the midst of the waning energies of the moon, I'm going to be releasing blocks to success, releasing blocks to receiving, whatever it might be. And anyway, so back to the right now moment. In the right now moment, the moon is waxing, and soon it will be full on March 7th. So it's a potent and beautiful time to be connecting with energy, whether it's sexual energy or just even the energy that's available to you in a day, the energy that's available to you after you are laughing and enjoying yourself, like tapping into energy and directing it to what you have envisioned for your, let's say, immediate future, but it even could be long term. The longer term you're working, the longer it's going to take to see the effects of some of this magic that you might be engaging in. But give it a try if you're interested. If it's a no for you, I honor that. I just thought I would offer some clarity on what I was talking about and an invitation to those who are curious and who are sexual creatures. Talk to you later. Bye.